is hammered down, and I am Sledge. I am my own hero. Come take a journey with me as I ask fan questions and get fan opinions. If you haven't yet, go ahead and sledge all three of those like, share, and subscribe buttons as I crank up these questions.
Just right outside Nashville, about an hour and a half. Chicago, I don't know, man. It's about a 7-hour drive. I'd like to. That's my hometown where I was born at, but I don't know. They already got stuff coming up stolen, and you never know what it's going to be like. This week, today?
Yeah.
I'm going to pick a Hinder driver, course Chase.
All right.
Kyle Larson, one of the two.
Larson?
Yeah.
Next weekend.
Hinder, I'm Hendricks every weekend, man. I don't pick no one different. Well, of course, there was a senior, then there was junior, then it went to Chase Elliott.
Who's your second favorite?
Larson.
Track.
Talladega.
See the championship there. Would
Did
you
I?
like to see the championship there?
Yeah, Talladega?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice to see it there, yeah. I've seen it at Homestead, and I've seen it in Phoenix.
All right.
The championship? Well, it's been out there, what, the last 2 years?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and it was in Miami Homes. Joey Logano, Martin Truex, and Jimmy Johnson got their 3 wins there, and I was there for all 3 of them. You know, they got to mix it up, East Coast, West Coast, you know. They got to mix it up. They can't keep it in one place all the time. No, we should put that right back at Daytona, just like it was. Pinata.
Mike Joy is having some problems with the keyboard warriors. You a big fan of him?
Oh, people behind the damn phone, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Mike Joy, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I like Mike Joy.
Celebrating Carl Edwards this weekend. Come back from him?
It'd be nice. I like Carl. You know how we got into the business to begin with? You know how we got into NASCAR? By taking his business cards and going to the garage and passing them out. That's how he got his job in NASCAR. Oh, it's possible, man. Kyle, it's possible. We'll see. Ain't no telling with him.
First win for SHR.
Nobody.
Win this year.
Yeah.
Racing for everything else.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
Multiple choice. A cannonball run across the country, more F1 stuff, more short tracks, or a bigger track than Dega.
Cannonball run across the state.
Love it. We see him get a win this year.
Maybe if it rains.
All right, brother. That concludes my interview, man.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Jonesboro, Tennessee. No.
Both races.
Was, is, and always number one. Both races.
What's your favorite track? Could you see the championship here then?
I could.
You like the championship where it's
They
at?
should be rotated. I think they should rotate it. Pinata. No.
He make a comeback.
Yes. Possibly. Somebody from his team, sorry. Yes.
Pole 1 through 40.
Yes. More short tracks. No.
Originally from Kentucky, now from Nashville. No, I'd say Dinger's got a good shot at it. You know, like Corey LaJoy, good guy. I'm going to say Dinger. Favorite track, probably Bristol or Talladega. It's a toss-up. It's either Dega or Bristol. No.
Should they rotate it?
Rotate it. Homestead's good.
Rotation.
Rotate. Oh, Mellon, let's go.
Pastor Mike Joy, you a big fan of him?
Yeah, absolutely. He gets too much shit. I mean, crap.
Make a comeback?
I wish he would. Been saying that for years.
All right.
Cousin Carl, baby, let's go. It's hard to bet against him right now, but I'm going to say no. Harvick.
Win this year?
Yes. No.
Multiple choice.
Say more short tracks. Possible, but I'm going to go with no. I'm going to say he's going to run top 5 a few more times, but no. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
You're back in like 2007, the ARCA and the Truck Series. So originally I'm from Brampton, but I live in London, Ontario. I'm not, unfortunately. I wish I was. What do you think? Cup? I'm going to say Martin Truex is going to win. He's not my pick per se. I like Martin a lot, but I think he's going to be the guy. Second in practice, he looks pretty fast. I think I'll double down. I'll say Martin Truex will win this week. My favorite track's not on the schedule anymore. I like the layout of Chicago, but I would say Daytona every year is just like where the season starts.
Like your boy Dale Jr. was saying.
Being at Daytona?
Yeah.
I think it would be a tough one for a lot of guys because a lot of it's like roll of the dice. You know, there's a lot of guys who are good at speedway races, but they're specifically good there. So it would be fun to see, but I think at the same time it'd be hard for those guys to, justify crowning a champion there.
What if they put it in the old format?
The old format would be fine. Yeah, you're right. If you did the old format, that'd be a cool idea. Yeah, keep it fresh. Mix it up every year. I love what they're doing with the Clash right now. I think NASCAR's making a lot of strides. They're doing a really good thing with the series and having these in different places and attracting new fans. Oh, Mellon, my wife's a big Chastain fan. He's always been a super nice guy. I think that's key. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Mike Joy, I think he's been around for a long time. He's a very comforting voice. He's been at it for forever, right? But he's still going strong. Carl Edwards is one of the greatest to ever do it, without question. He's just a great person, a great role model. I think that if he got back in it might take a little bit of time, but he's still got that drive. I know he could do it if he wanted to. 100%. Well, he's already got 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No way he's not going to get 3. Harvick, he's going to be, honestly, in my opinion, nothing against anybody else, but I think he'll be the only SHR car to win. I still think he's going to squeeze a win, and it could be this weekend. I think he'd be competitive, but he'll figure out a way. He's a bona fide racer. He's just a hard guy. He's a closer. He'll get one done.
Should we do it?
I think so. I think it gives a good indication, to sponsors, to everybody else to grow the sport. Who needs to be where. I think it's important to know. I love short track racing. Variety is always nice. Cannonball Run's pretty cool idea. I think that I'll go with that. I think so. Yeah, those cars are getting stronger and stronger. Like I said, the 19's fastest weekend. Reddick's, I think, top of the board. And I think Bubba was like top 5. I think Bubba will probably get a win this year. All right, thanks for your time, man.
Thank you.
We're from Northern Kentucky. Next weekend, Chicago. No, absolutely not. Chase could. I mean, he's a good street racer. I mean, that could be a good possibility. Probably Kyle Larson, Bristol.
All right, could you see the championship there? Would you like to see the championship there?
I would. I want it back in Miami. I don't like where it's at, no.
Put it in NFL stadiums around the country?
Yeah, absolutely. Pinata.
All right.
He's old school, so yeah, he's been in there for a long time. So. No, he won't. I mean, I'd like to see him race again, yes, but I don't think he ever will. Oh, absolutely. Hopefully Harvick. Oh yeah, he'll get a win sooner or later.
Total transparency in the most popular driver.
Sure, why not? Short tracks. Hope not.
Jackson, Tennessee. I am not. Chase might actually get lucky and make the playoff. Kyle Busch. Atlanta, by far.
See the championship there.
It'd be cool if it went back there. I do like that. Now, it should be in like 4 years at a time in a certain place. Rotated. It's like the dirt race at Bristol.
Mellon.
Yes. In moderation, yes, it should. Yes. Harvick.
This year.
Yeah, next week. Yes. More shorts. No.
West Virginia original. No, I will not be.
Again.
Kyle Busch all the way. Martin Truex Jr. Probably Kentucky Motor Speedway, even though they don't race there no more. I think they should go back to Homestead. I think they should rotate their class. That'd be pretty cool if they rotated all the tracks. Do Mellon. No.
Come back.
I think he should. I love Carl Edwards.
3.
Oh, of course. He's going to make it 5. First winner, Kevin Harvick.
This year.
No. Yes. I like short tracks.
Here.
Nope.
All right.
Clarksville, Tennessee.
I got work. I'm going to say Kyle this weekend, and next week I'm going to say Martin Truex. Talladega. Back to the old format. No. Rotate. Definitely. Definitely rotate. Whoa. I don't know. That's a good one. I don't know. I like Mike Jordan. Okay. I like back. Hell yeah. All right. I miss backflip. 3. Yes. Of course. They don't win. Okay. They don't win. Okay. He don't make it. Should we kick one off? Yeah. F1 style. Bubba? Yeah. He's getting better on my 1 mile track.
From Florida. I'm not going to that one now. With Chase Elliott or Alex Bowman.
The road?
Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson. Watkins Glen, Daytona. No. I like it in Phoenix, personally. Back to Daytona where it belongs. Mellon. I like it. That'd be great. I'd like to see one more backflip off the car. Maybe. That's tough. He'll probably get it there.
4th, 5th favorite drivers are?
I would. Bigger track than Dega. No.
From New York, but I have work. So I would say Chastain or Elliott. I would say give it a Harvick or Truex. They're better on street. Chase Elliott. Kyle Larson. Daytona.
You were saying.
I would hope. I don't like Phoenix. Every year, terrible race. I don't like terrible races. Let's say like Olympics every like 4 years. Change it. LA is fine now, but I think it'd be better if it'd be like moving around, but not like every track, like be like Texas, Charlotte. I like the Clash in LA. I just would think they would find it better in other places.
Bell Stadium.
Definitely. Mellon. Yes. He should, but he never will. I hope not. I hope so. I think the best shot is Briscoe, but if he could have a complete race, but he seems to do good in the first quarter, and then, yes.
We're racing for everything else.
Yeah, that's fine. Bigger truck than Dega. I hate F1. I hope so. He deserves it.
Gallatin, Tennessee, but I'm not planning on it. A little far away for me, but it should be an interesting race. I'm going to go with Chase Elliott. Kyle Larson, I'm going to go with him. He's pretty good. I was originally a Kenseth fan. Since he retired, I'll say Chase Elliott with Tyler Reddick. Pretty good guy too. I mean, we're here at Nashville Super Speedway, so that's my hometown track. If anything else, I like Daytona, the history there. That'd be a heck of a championship race there. Heck, why not? Definitely rotate it. It's a unique setup out there, but we could definitely rotate that too. Heck, different parts of the country, wherever. Get it back home in the southeast, if I have to say so myself. Mellon, definitely Mellon. I don't mind Mike Joy at all. Of course, who doesn't love Cousin Carl? No, not this year. Oh, I mean, 23XI, they're due for some good runs. I don't know why, but something's telling me Kevin Harvick will get one before the year's done, and hopefully the first one.
We're racing for everything else.
Sure, why not? Get it out there. Let everybody see it. Let's go. We can find a good short track, more short track stuff. I say so. He's had some good runs, been taken out, unfortunately, but I think he'll get a win before the end of the year. No.
Indianapolis, Indiana. In Chicago, I will not be in Chicago. I'll be watching it on TV. So Nashville's kind of an interesting track with the way that it drives and everything. So it could be anybody, but honestly, I see a Toyota winning. I would love, obviously, Bubba to win. That would be great.
He's starting tonight, yeah.
I know. Tyler Reddick's starting up front, so he's got a good shot, but I do believe it'll be a Toyota. As much as I would also love Brad Keselowski, because I'm a big Brad fan, I just don't see a Ford being competitive right now. But I believe somebody like an AJ Allmendinger, Michael McDowell, guys that are really good on road courses and understand a street course more than somebody else is probably going to have a good opportunity. I make sure I got a Ford, a Chevy, and a Toyota. Bubba's my Toyota guy. Kyle Larson's my Chevy guy, because I've been watching him actually since he was running sprint cars around Indiana. And then Brad Keselowski, I followed his career from the time he started in all the NASCAR stuff. Favorite track is Indianapolis. The history there just can't be beat. I can't wait for him to get off the road course and back on the oval. Wouldn't work in November, it's too cold. I don't like it in Phoenix, just because I don't believe Phoenix is a great racing track. So I would like to see it rotated. I'd love for it to go back to Homestead, because Homestead just puts on a great race. I don't mind the Clash being in LA. The track looks interesting. Fans seem to be getting on board with it, so they can keep it there. I like the Melon Smash. It's a little more, got a little more to it. I'm almost 40 years old. I've been watching NASCAR my entire life. Mike Joy is a staple. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of Carl, but he kind of left unceremoniously, so I'd like to see him come back. No, I don't think he'll win the championship. It's going to be Harvick. The best bet is probably going to be 2311 if Tyler Reddick can get there. Will he win this year? Yes. Will it be in the regular season? I don't know. I don't see it happening, but I see him. He'll win before the end of the year's out. I mean, honestly, if you did a 1 through 40, I see Chase still winning it either way, even if they are completely transparent.
Would you like to see your second favorite driver?
Oh, I would love to see. I would vote for Bubba over a guy like Chase. Short tracks put on some great racing, especially if you hit up a dirt track. No.
Kentucky, both of us. I wish we were, but we can't.
Ross Chastain, baby.
Chase Elliott.
Oh, I'm keeping it rolling.
Yeah.
I think Kyle Larson might have it next weekend. Darlington Speedway. Best track there is. Be a tough track to do it on, but I would definitely like to see it.
And we can say Bristol.
No, it sucks in LA. It should not be in LA ever again.
I think I'm with him.
Melon. Not huge. I don't follow him, but I heard about it on a few pages that I follow. Whatever.
Can't say that I have an opinion on that.
All right. He gets paid to race cars. Come on. Who gives a heck what anybody else says? He's too old. Oh, absolutely not. I want to say Eric Almirola. Yeah. It's going to be so easy for him.
Who knows who's the second?
Who cares? Number one, hey, who cares who got second here? It's all about the winner, right? I like more short track. I love short track racing. No.
Absolutely not.
With the win?
Does he win?
He ain't winning the championship, but I hope he gets to the playoffs. I like him. I like how he races.
I don't know that he wins, but for the best for everybody.
Nashville, Tennessee. Absolutely. As weird as it might say, I'm leaning on my buddy old Ross Chastain. Oh, Ross Chastain. I'll probably say Kyle Busch.
Okay.
Favorite track, Bristol.
Championship there.
Absolutely, on dirt. I definitely rotate it. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's good to get the LA fans a little something to see, a little NASCAR getting going on. We're trying to, integrate the redneck to LA, so we gotta start somehow.
Mike Joy.
I rock with Mike Joy on that. Absolutely.
This weekend. Okay.
Absolutely. He should. He's been doing real good. He went backwards. He went normally you go from the weed to the munchies. He went from the munchies to the weed.
Okay.
I like his style, man. He's doing things backwards. He's taking people back to their roots. Harvick's good bet. Chase Elliott? Hell no.
Okay.
No. Absolutely. He's a great driver. Yeah, for sure. Ooh, talking with the cars. NASCAR.
Yeah.
Cannonball Run.
Yeah.
Man, Bubba bound to win 1 or 2 every now and again. All right. He might get one this year. I don't know, man. I like to see him win one. I'm a run with the number 3 just because I got Earnhardt in my blood. I'm definitely going to say Austin Dillon. At least one.
Columbus, Ohio.
Chicago?
No. Chastain. I don't know. Whoever survives. Chastain. Larson.
Christopher Bell.
Talladega.
Bristol.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
Bristol?
Rotate it. Phoenix got boring. I don't care as much about that. Rotate it. Melon.
You gonna oppose Melon? Okay.
I don't mind Mike Joy. My roommate hates him. I don't know why. No.
23.
Yes.
Yeah?
Harvick probably. No.
All right.
I don't think so.
Okay. What about you? You got a Hendrix shirt on over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah?
That's fine.
F1.
That'd be cool.
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
I like Austin Dillon.
All right.
I grew up in Withville, Virginia. No. My wife would love for it to be Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, be Dover. I'd like to see it rotated. Oh, definitely rotated. There's more NASCAR fans outside of Los Angeles than there is in Mellon. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Kevin Harvick. Yes. Sure. More short track. Yes.
The playoffs.
No.
Birmingham, Alabama, baby. No, I am not. This was a one-off for me and my wife. We came up from Birmingham. We normally only go to Talladega and Atlanta, but we decided to make this happen this weekend. And after seeing Ross dominate that race, I couldn't imagine doing anything else. Next week's race on the road course, that's a dice up. Being in Chicago, you got concrete walls, first time ever being there. Give me AJ Allmendinger because I don't know any better. I mean, give me either AJ or Chase Elliott. You know, Ross is my new guy, but me and my dad have always pulled for Martin Truex leading up to this point. The only reason I ever started pulling for Ross is because I could start to see the door close on Martin, and I don't want to be left fanless at the end of his tenure. So, you know, watching those two guys race today was unbelievable. I couldn't ask for anything better here. Favorite track is Talladega. You ain't never going to catch me saying nothing other than that. Absolutely not. I don't know how they would manage to put the championship race at Talladega. You know, it would be a wild card. Everybody knows that. But just on the strict fact of racing talent, I don't think that the NASCAR sanctioning body would do that. 100% rotated. Get it away from Phoenix. That is awful. Nobody wants to see that. All of the fans agree with me, especially the ones here drinking as much as I have. I want to see that thing at, oh my God. Honestly, I'm a spoiled brat. Give me the new Atlanta championship race. Make it happen. I have no problems with the Atlanta location for the Clash. I think that's a very cool race, especially for a one-off being in a Coliseum. You can't beat it in the Rose Bowl. But if you're going to move that, I think there's plenty of places in the Southeast you could do it. In NOLA or Atlanta, you can make that Clash happen in a stadium and be really cool other than the West Coast. It's a melon! Come on! I love it. You know, those guys have a big at bat. They're facing basically a bunch of pitchers. So, you know, what are they going to do? They're going to hit some. They're going to lose some. Mike Joy throwing the wild card out there, hey, let him do it. Maybe he's right, maybe he's wrong, but those guys have an opinion too, and we all also out here in the grandstands do, so it'll work out. Carl Edwards, I think he's at least due up for some one-offs or a full season. I don't know if he would love it. I don't know if he'd hate it, but I don't see why he would do either one of those things. So I think he wouldn't mind it at all, and if the sponsorships want to open the door there, go ahead, Carl, get in you another car. People will chill your ass on. I guarantee you that. I would love to see another backflip in my. I would love to see it as much as I'm a Ross fan. Man, if Kyle nails number 3, there's a lot of GOAT talk being thrown out there. As much as people don't want to hear it, and I'm all for it. I appreciate the racing that I watch in my generation. And if I could see Kyle Busch become the greatest of all time, I would never be mad at it. And yeah, that's just what it is. Ross is going to the Final Four this year. I don't know if he can win it or not, but Ross will be in that Final Four. Count on it. Give me Ryan Preece because I think he's the hungriest. Negative and less fans. Oh,
yeah.
Favorite. I mean, man, nobody's gonna beat Chase. I don't know what the Bill Elliott love followed down is. Chase is boring. I mean, come on, the guy's a rock. He's a great racer. I'm not discrediting what he does on the track. Pull for somebody that's got some personality. Gee, a bigger track than Dega. Yes, I do think Bowman wins a race. No, and Ty Dillon's a scrub.
All right, that's my interview, brother.
Hell yeah.
Bringing this to you in all positivity. Soon we'll bring this to you from all the tracks. Until then, keep sledging. Keep putting the hammer down on the like, share, and subscribe buttons.